Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very honest Q&A, and I had you guys ask me, a bunch of questions, and I'm going to be reading out your guys what they questioned. So let's get started. By the way, if you are wondering, my tata is looking hella nice right now. I am wearing the Victoria's Secret bombshell bra. I mean, it's fabulous. I mean, it makes your boobs like 3 times bigger than what the actual size is. So first question, this is from Makeup by X Mia. Do you see a future with your boyfriend? I do. I didn't even need to think about that. I mean, obviously I can't say, oh, I'm gonna marry him or I'm gonna be doing this or that with him, but I do see it being long term. Joel Myers, what is your favorite tattoo and why? My favorite tattoo is my I Choose Happiness tattoo, and that is because it really I got it because I went through a really hard time and I chose how to deal with it rather than being upset and sad and depressed, which I was depressed, but I chose one day, you know what? This person isn't even worried, they're living their life, why shouldn't I? Madeline_Dominguez 21. What helped you move on from your last relationship, and what did you learn from that relationship? Honestly, I had to learn how to love myself again, and I ended up meeting someone and it made it even more easy to move on. Re_Re, and that's 2 H's and 3 H's on the other Re. When did you lose your virginity and do you regret it? Well, since we're being honest here, because I said I'm going to be super honest with you guys, I lost my virginity when I was 15. And do I regret it? Yes, because I was in a very unhealthy relationship with someone who was a little bit older. And they told me that, I didn't know what I was doing, but they told me that if I did it with them, then it would make our relationship better and we would stop arguing. Kimberly Nicole V. What happened to you and Daisy? And why did you guys become so distant with each other? Okay, so being honest, me and Daisy got in a really petty ass argument, and it was our first argument ever, so it was kind of hard. We didn't know how to deal with it, so we dealt with it really bad and we became distant. And we are still friends. We actually are working on our friendship right now. We're trying to make it, work because, we are really close and we do have a really good bond. So yeah, that is it. Meow Talika. I mean, it's Meow, Tallica. What is your favorite place to travel to? Or would it be, do you mean what would be your favorite place to travel to? I honestly really want to go to Greece, and I think I am going next year with my boo, and we're going to be going to Mykonos, and I am super excited because it looks gorgeous, especially because it's, dang, I hope you guys can't see my armpits because I didn't shave. _Nancy.B_. What do you do to maintain your body? Do you work out or do you just have good genes? I don't work out. I actually eat really horrible, and I was just, fortunate enough to have really good genes, and I've been the same weight since 8th grade. Melissa0831. What is your favorite show or movie you've watched? Favorite show or movie you've watched on Netflix? Much love to you too. My favorite show I've watched on Netflix is Bob's Burgers. I'm one of those people, I have watched every animated cartoon show on Netflix. They actually have this one show that's it's all in French, but it's really good. I mean, it reminds me of Coraline, how the characters look. It's super good. You guys should go check it out. I don't remember the name of it, but if you see it, you're gonna know what it is as soon as you see it. My favorite movie I've watched on Netflix. I honestly don't have a favorite movie that I've watched on Netflix. Crystal.Bieber. At what age did you have your first boyfriend? Love ya. I love you too. My first boyfriend, so my dad told me at a very young age, you can't have a boyfriend until high school. Well, I ended up having a boyfriend in 8th grade, and he was more like my best friend rather than my boyfriend, but he still came over all the time. We hung out. We were super close, and I guess I consider that my First boyfriend? Jen Bravo XO. You are so beautiful. My question is, did you ever date Russ? I feel like I get that all the time. First of all, me and Russ never dated. Never ever dated. We were just friends, I guess, in a way. Just friends. And we hung out. The only time we hung out, it was only 3 days. And that was just it. Whatever, you know? We vibed. It was cool while it lasted. You know, it was what it was. You know, sometimes people are not meant to stay in your life. Gabby G _21. Do you plan on having kids? And if so, how many? Honestly, I do want kids. Like, I really, really do want kids. And I don't know how much exactly, because sometimes I'm like basic. I'm like, okay, I want a daughter, I want a son. But then I think about it, I'm like, I kind of want 2 sons and I want 1 daughter, but I want the sons older. Heidi.gx. When was the last time you lurked and found something you wish you hadn't? Damn, I honestly don't know when the last time was, just because, I mean, you know, the guy I'm with right now, my boyfriend, he doesn't have social media or care about social media. I mean, he has an Instagram, but it's like he's not on it ever, and there's nowhere for me to try to find something and get upset about it. Just Gus MVR. What do you love most about life? Honestly, right now, the moment I am in my life, I just love everyone who's in my life right now. I mean, you love life more when you have genuine people in it. NHIVVU. Not sure how to pronounce that. But how did you find your confidence without shaming others? I don't feel like you need to shame others and still have, you know, like gain confidence from that. But I do get the question a lot, like, how do I not, you know, how do I love myself? Well, first off, I feel like it's important. I mean, I had a teacher, a cooking teacher, that kind of like helped me learn how to love myself a little bit more. I mean, it still didn't work because I needed to work on it myself instead of someone kind of, I don't know, it happens on your own. But she told me, write a list of 20 reasons or 20 things you love about yourself, and I only got like 2 things the first time, and just over time it got bigger and bigger. And I just, you know, a really important thing is to stop comparing yourself to other people. Jody Williams SX. Oh, Jody.Williams SX. What do you do for a living? P.S. Love you. Love you too. So I do YouTube videos and I do Instagram. Instagram meaning that, you know, brands pay you to sponsor for them. Evan Laston. Or Evan Laston? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. But what birth control did you have and how did it make you feel different once you stopped using it? I don't remember the first birth control that I had. But the birth control I have right now, it's the really basic one that's just like the pill you take. And my body, I don't know why, I had a really bad reaction. Well, I do. Like the last time I took birth control too, I had a really bad reaction at first. Like my hormones, everything. I had stomach aches every day. I was throwing up. And then it was like after that first month kind of like passed, you know, my body got used to it. So then I just stopped feeling sick. You just kind of have to give your body a chance to get used to it. But if your body doesn't get used to it, then you should, you know, go to your doctor and ask, you know, what's another option. Kayla Kanan. What was one of the worst moments in your life and what is the happiest moment? The worst. Honestly, the worst was my last relationship, and I'm not saying it was a shit. I don't know how to really describe it, but let's see. Like I feel like how things ended in my last relationship. Just because, you know, there was no communication. It was just, communication is so important in a relationship, you guys, like so important, and I didn't have that, and that is really one of the keys, you know, to a happy relationship and keep it going and healthy. I didn't have that, and so like when things ended, it wasn't good. It wasn't on good terms at all. What is the happiest moment? My happiest moment is meeting the guy I'm with right now. I want to say his name, but the thing is that I want to do a separate video, like a boyfriend tag, and then have him, you know, like, you know, introduce him and do it formally for you guys. Harris Dodd. Have you ever considered plastic surgery? The only thing I've ever considered for myself, I don't see anything wrong with plastic surgery. Nothing, you know? I mean, do what you want to do. I mean, I think that for everything, who people who want to change their appearance, I mean, if you want to dye your hair, go ahead, dye your hair. You want to wear makeup, who cares, you know? But I mean, I've always wanted to get my boobs done. I mean, I wear a bra and then I can make it look like I've gotten, you know, my boobs done and stuff like that, but I feel like it's still not the same thing. Always been just insecure about my boobs. Lovely Yelena. What app or camera do you use to take your photos and videos? So what camera app? For my videos, do you mean, well, for my YouTube videos, I do use the Sony 6000, I think that's what it is. And for, you know, my pictures on Instagram, I just use my phone. And the apps I use is Viesco and Facetune. Facetune's perfect if you have like a pimple, you want to clean it up. I mean, you know, if you want to like brighten up that highlight or anything. I mean, it's what every influencer uses. A lot of people use it too. Veronica Bello, what's your favorite TV show at the moment? My favorite TV show at the moment, I would have to say Big Mouth. It's new on Netflix, and at first I had to stop the first episode because I was like, damn, like it was like graphic. It was weird. I don't know. I felt uncomfortable with it just because I was like, what the heck? I've never seen this in a cartoon before. But it's actually like really amazing. It's really good. Kels Vargas. Have you ever felt insecure about your body? And if so, what did you do to gain confidence? So I've always been insecure about my boobs, and I just got a bra that made them look bigger. Bad Ex Honey, what age did you fully understand the concept of self-love? So, being dead honest, I did not understand until this year, and I am 20 years old. I'm gonna be 21 in a few weeks, November 11th. Yeah. Yalmani. I'm sorry. Is it bad? Like BHAD. Bad Galmani, I think. Okay, I'm sorry if I pronounce it really wrong. But can you sing or dance? No and no, I can't. Usually with my dancing, I do like maybe like a little move, and it's kind of just goes along with every song, and that's like what I do. Ronnie Galagos. Love you and your tattoo. Love your channel and your tattoos. So my question is, do you believe that everything happens for a reason or that it's all coincidence? I honestly think everything happens for a reason, just because, I mean, I've had really bad things happen that I thought I wasn't gonna get over, and then something ended up happening and I was like, damn, this all makes sense. Like, I feel like this needed to happen for me to grow and for me to have what I have right now. Ermila_Devi97. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself owning a brand. Not sure what I want it to be yet. I see myself married. I don't see myself with kids yet though. Still see myself on social media. So hopefully you guys get to see all that growth. Ruby Rodriguez_. Ruby Rodriguez_. Name one of your bad habits. I have this really bad habit of forgetting to drink water and forgetting to eat, and that is really bad because then I end up getting really bad anxiety. K Murphy_1. How long have you and your babe been together? Love you, by the way. Love you. I have been together with him. Actually, today is 6 months. EXO Lulu EXO1. What's your favorite scary movie? Well, my favorite oldest scary movie is It, and my favorite newest scary movie is As Above, So Below. It's a really, really cool movie. I think it's just because it seems like real. HLMJFAN. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Do you have any siblings? I have 3 brothers. 2 are half brothers, and my little one is my full brother. And Nicole Sanchez. Did you or are you going to college? If so, what did you major in? I did not go to college. I did not go to college, and I do not plan on going to college. But I used to want to go to college, and I wanted to go to just cosmetology school. Jasmine Lopez X7. What's one thing you love about your boo? dang. One thing I love about him is that he's so considerate. I mean, as soon as I say I'm not feeling well or I'm having a bad day, he calls me right away. Emily Cottrell. Did you get judged a lot by your double nose piercing? I want to get mine pierced, but I'm scared of what people will say. Honestly, I get constant compliments about my double nose piercing. If you want to do it, I think you should go for it. Underscore. I think it's 4 underscores. Steffi with 3 F's and 4 underscores after, or 3 underscores. Do you consider yourself a feminist? If so, why? No judgment, by the way. I do consider myself a feminist, but I feel like a lot of people have a negative, perception of it, just because it's like, feminism is not just about growing fucking body hair and shit like that, or doing it with as many people as you want, or any of those, whatever, the shallow shit, whatever. I do believe that men and women should have equal rights. Darren G. Human. What have you learned from your current relationship that you didn't know while you were in your last relationship? Dang. I feel like I've learned a billion things already, but I feel like the main thing, like I said, communication, is that communication saves so much time and arguments, and it just makes your relationship so much better. Like, it's just easy going when you know how to communicate. If there's something wrong, talk about it. Don't argue. Don't wait till the end of the day. Talk about it right away. Deal with it in the moment, right when it happens. Leafy Dad, how did you come up with the name Sahlt? So my name used to be Salt and Pepper because black and white, and I just wanted it more simple, so I just put salt and I just added an H to just make it a little bit different. It's not so much a deep meaning to it. Eric34_MP. Why did you stop talking to Fouseytube? So I stopped talking to him just because I needed to move on with my life. And there's a lot I can say, but that's the question. I'm not answering a specific question. It just said, why did you stop talking to him? I needed to move on with my life because certain people, when it's unhealthy, holds you back. And I also met someone that, made me want to just let go of people who were just not letting me go on with my life. B. Whitney with 2 eyes. Top 3 favorite songs at the moment. Let's see. Write them down. So by Tay-K, called The Race. And From the D to the A by T Grizzly featuring Lil Yachty. And, oh dang, I have a lot. Okay, well I'm just gonna just name some. Plain Jane by A$AP Ferg. So this is a question from someone that I already answered, and I guess I screenshot another question that they asked me. They asked me a few questions. So EXO Lulu EXO1, did you ever use a fake ID before you turned 21? So I've been getting into clubs and stuff like that, 21 and over, whatever, since I was like 17, 18, and it was just because I knew promoters and stuff that worked at the club that got me in for free. And finally, I'm gonna be turning 21, so that's gonna be done with, and I don't have to use a fake ID anymore. I hope you enjoyed this honest Q&A. I hope it, kind of just brought into your understanding of me and stuff I have, whatever, guess my life, and just questions you guys were curious about. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.